Fights breaking out at the thrift store, fake scam Carhartt listings taking over Depop. 2025 is going to be a crazy year, you guys, and I just want to make a video talking about my plans for 2025, going over some recent controversies, some things I'm going to be covering in future videos. I haven't done like a sit down and talk video in a long time. I'm going to be folding shirts and reorganizing some stuff from my personal collection, which you guys have all seen in my last video. I thought, why not kick off the new year with just some of my light plans? 2025, you guys, so I mean, we're starting off with a bang. I did purchase the cringe content creator Ray-Ban, the Meta Ray-Bans. I'm sure you guys have seen like a bunch of viral videos or maybe things on your Explore page of people using these glasses. It's especially easy to use them within thrift stores, and that's like the main reason I did buy them, is because I am not like a YouTuber-ish type person. Like, you'll never see me out like in the thrift store being like, yo, what's up? Yo, hey, like that's just like not my vibe. I'm pretty shy and reserved, honestly. So when I saw these like Meta glasses come out, I think they've been out like a year or so, but they've been constantly like out of stock. When I saw them restock, I was like, I'm getting those, because that is going to help the thrift content on this channel so much, you guys. Like, I was using my old phone. I got this new camera that I'm recording on, but it's still like kind of hard to like use while I'm actually trying to like go through racks or be in the thrift store. So the Meta glasses are going to change the content. They're on the way. I should have them within a week. A lot of my thrifting videos this year are going to be from an actual POV style, which people have asked me for so much. People have asked me like to film on a GoPro, blah, 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 you know, and like I still don't feel super comfortable like doing that in the bins, like with the glasses and everything, especially because my bins I frequented for like 4 years closed down. And we'll be getting to that because within the local thrift economy, it's been a little rough lately, and there's been like multiple fights at like my local bins, which is like why I haven't been going. So we'll touch on that a little bit. These glasses are going to change the content. I do think there are a lot of content creators using them in kind of like a scummy way right now, so that is not my intention. I want people to know, like, I'm not changing up the content to be like rage baity or clickbaity or anything, but I'm definitely going to be using them just when I go inside of thrift stores. I have a lot of like thrifting video ideas for the channel this year that are like beyond the scope of just like, I went to the thrift store and let's see what I can find. Like, I have a lot of like plans for like content that would like kind of break into more like of a mainstream audience, like higher quality videos, things I actually like write out scripts for that take like a longer amount of time. Those glasses are going to be amazing for that. So going into 2025, that's like the thing I'm most stoked for, is these glasses to enhance the content, because we're always trying to improve the content here. More videos coming soon of actual thrifting. I know I've taken a break from like the actual thrifting videos for like a month now, but my bin's closed down, and then I have a lot of inventory I need to process and get through and list on Depop, which I list on Depop every single day, if you guys didn't know. I've been making a lot of videos about Depop, and they seem to be doing pretty well, so I'll continue that. I'm actually doing 2 videos a week now, trying to stick to it, but I've been uploading almost every Sunday for like, dude, I think it's been like 4 or 5 years. Almost every Sunday I've been uploading, except for when I do take like little breaks. But I've been trying to do every Sunday and then every Wednesday or Thursday. So make sure you guys are looking out for new videos on like Wednesdays and Thursdays from now on, because there should be ones. I'm gonna start trying to upload some YouTube shorts. Basically, this year I want to focus way more on YouTube. Last year I focused a lot on Instagram, and I did grow my Instagram following. I almost doubled my Instagram following, but for what? Kind of like, it's nice to have a lot of Instagram followers. It's kind of cool, but like, I feel like having more subscribers, people invested in the YouTube, it just makes me happier to know that people like actually want to watch like videos and content I'm creating, rather than like they just see it on Instagram and they think, oh, he has cool shirts. Like, I want people to like vibe with the type of person I am and the content that I make. So it's more rewarding to like grow the YouTube channel, and I would really, really like to have a plaque one day. 100K subscriber plaque would be absolutely insane. So the content is not stopping. We're actually ramping up on the channel. So make sure you guys are subscribed for that. So back to the fights and drama and stuff that's been happening within the thrift scene, especially my local thrift scene. Like, I don't want to touch on it too much because I don't like focusing on like drama or negative energy or anything, but man, there have been 2 fights recently that I've known of, and one actually, I don't think it went viral, but like someone did record it and it got a lot of attention within the thrift community, and those are my options for bins. Like, one fight happened at one bin's close to me, another one happened at another one close to me. So since my bin's closed down, it's been kind of slim pickings for places to go to create the content that I know you guys all like, you know, the thrifting content. And like, at the end of the day, like, I'm not trying to go to a thrift store and like have some 18-year-old kid fight me that's been into vintage for like a year because he thinks that it's like his spot, his bins. Kids are so territorial with bins. I've never understood it. Like, the amount of opportunities you can get just by being like nice, and like welcoming to people are going to be tenfold compared to being like so negative and like territorial over your space. It just doesn't make sense. But it's also like younger kids. I'm not as young as I look. Like people always think I'm like in my mid-20s. I'm not as young as I look. I don't know what's with the new generation, man, but I feel like a lot of these kids maybe missed some growing opportunities due to COVID. I feel like a lot of these kids that are like trying to be full-time thrifters or sellers now like had their formative years like during COVID when things were closed down. Maybe they didn't have a lot of human interaction. I don't know what's going on, but just the kids that are like invested in the thrift scene now that are like super aggressive, trying to fight, like you're fighting over used clothes. It's actually crazy. I cannot believe you're willing to risk catching a case, getting banned from a place that you like source and make money from. It makes no sense to me. It's always been mind-blowing. So I'm trying to stay far away from that energy. There will be more bins trips. Don't worry about it. There'll be more Goodwill outlet trips. There'll be a lot of retail thrifting this year, mixed with a lot of different like content ideas that I have. And my adapting to that has been making other content that I can like do from my home, or just like other content that doesn't require me to be in the thrift store all the time, which I actually really like, kind of just sitting at my computer and making YouTube videos. I've been doing a lot of sitting at my computer playing World of Warcraft recently. So that's just the stuff I'm invested into. You can tell this is a super serious video when I have my smoothie right up here in the shot the entire time, and I'm gonna take a drink of my smoothie. That is a good smoothie. Let's see, what else do I cover in this video? Let me grab another stack. Okay, so this is almost all anime, but it's not all anime, so I'm gonna reorganize this a little bit. I guess some other things I want to cover. I did want to cover like the Depop scamming that's going on. That's gonna be multiple videos in the future though, but there is a lot of Depop scamming going on right now. Fake listings, fake Carhartt listings, fake electronic listings. It honestly is taking me back to Depop in like 2019. There used to be so many like brand new fresh accounts that would pop up. I think they used to even sell Carhartt jackets, but it used to be like laptops or iPhones or whatever, and they'd post them for like 50 bucks or whatever. Now the huge thing that's going on is people are posting like Carhartts, like Detroit jackets, and they're posting them for like $30, which is crazy. You're gonna scam for $30, bro. At least try to scam for like 100 or so, because those are like $200 jackets. You're putting them up for 30 bucks. You maybe after fees and everything are gonna get $20 for all the work you put into like making a fake account, making listings. You're gonna get 20 bucks. Absolutely crazy. But I will be covering a lot of that in future videos. I have a lot of ideas for content like revolved around that, so don't you worry. We'll be talking about the Depop scams, you guys. But if a deal seems too good to be true, it probably is, especially on Depop. Like, you guys got to use your common sense, your common knowledge. If an account has 0 reviews, they have like 20 Carhartts listed for 30 bucks each, you're not getting lucky. You're getting scammed. Dude, this corn shirt, I forgot I had this corn shirt. This corn shirt is so sick. Have still not worn it. I think this is a parking lot bootleg. This one's really cool. I got this one last year. But yeah, a lot of Depop like shadiness going on that I'll be covering for sure in some future videos. I do have a second YouTube channel that I haven't really been posting on, but I do have ideas for so much more content outside of vintage content. Like I said, I've been playing World of Warcraft a lot recently, and like I know this is like a random nerdy tangent, but maybe some people can vibe with it, but I've been playing World of Warcraft since I was like 10 or 11. The original game came back, and that's what I'm playing right now, and I have like a lot of content ideas surrounding that. I know that doesn't excite like probably anybody, but it would be cool to like have a separate channel to do that. And then I have a lot of like food stuff I want to do, and just other random like video ideas that I have, because I just have content brain that don't exactly relate to thrifting or vintage. So I'll like have my second channel linked below if you guys want to go follow it. It is my goal this year to kind of try to put some videos on that channel. And speaking of goals this year, I just want to talk about that really quick. I don't like set a bunch of goals for myself in the new year, because I find that more often than not, and you guys can like weigh in with this in the comments below, but I feel like if I like make a list of like 20 things I want to do in a year, I normally do 5, and then by the end of the year I get like super embarrassed or like pissed off that I didn't do as much stuff as I wanted to. So I don't do that anymore. Like business wise, I'd like to be like posting and selling through stuff quicker. That's something I can talk about too. I'm actually changing the way I list on Depop this year, and like I said, there will be more future videos about a lot of things I'm like covering in this video. This is kind of just like a sit down and chat, or stand and fold, if you will, type video. And I don't do these type of videos on my channel, but I want to try to put out more content and kind of just like show you guys behind the scenes stuff. So this is me in the new year, folding my shirts and just talking to you guys. But I'm changing the way I list on Depop this year, which I have not done in like 4 years. I'm kind of actually dumbing it down, you could say. So I'm including a little bit less info, spending a little bit less times with my listings because I'm trying to list more, sell more. And I see that so many of the listings on Depop that are promoted on the Explore page that have a ton of likes that are selling quick are listings with little to no information, which is sketchy to me. But if it's working, then why not spend like half or less the amount of time I normally do on listings and try to be selling more stuff. I have considered going back to Whatnot as well. I'm reaching back out to them for partnership. They offered me partnership last year and I passed on it. And then like halfway through the year, I kind of wanted it back. And they were already filled up on partnership opportunities. So this year I'm trying to reach back out to Whatnot. Last year I was involved with a different company that I kind of tried to partner with, and I don't want to spend any time talking about that because it did not work out. With Whatnot, I know that it'd be great. I have some friends that have partnerships with it. I know that it would be chill. So I might try to take on like a contract and do like Whatnot selling for like a month or two. We'll see. For sure, still listing every day on Depop. I list 8 items a day on Depop. I'm trying to kick it up this year to like 10 to 15 a day. So we'll see how that goes. But behind the scenes of everything, my Instagram, like all the reels I post, like last year I was posting 3 to 4 reels a week and a hard post, all my YouTube, everything. It's just me, you guys. I don't have anyone edit my videos. I don't have anyone make my thumbnails. I don't have anyone make my reels. I used to stream like at least 3-ish times a week on Twitch. I'll be talking about that a little bit. It's all me. I do all my own stuff. I am a one-man army and it runs me really thin. So this year, obviously still hitting the content hard, but like I also have a life and like a girlfriend that I'd like to spend time with. So I've been focusing a little bit more on that the past few months, and that's been good for the mental. You guys take breaks. Like the grind set mindset is just not the best. Like I did it for years and like it wore me out. So now I'm just finding ways to make it more like comfortable for me, easier for me. So that's on the horizon for 2025. Okay, we got some anime teas right here that we need to fill into this. So going back to the Twitch thing, I'm sure a lot of you guys know because, okay, there's more anime teas over here. I'm sure a lot of you guys know because I've talked about it in like so many previous videos, but I was really trying to grow my Twitch all last year, streaming on Twitch, and it was fun. It was really fun. I really like doing vintage content over there. I really like gaming over there, but it was a lot of time invested for not that much of a reward, I guess you could say. It's just fun to do in general. Like I'm not trying to like do Twitch as like getting a bunch of money. I'm not trying to do any of this as getting a bunch of money. I just want to live comfortably and like do the stuff that I want, which is create content, buy vintage t-shirts, sell vintage t-shirts. That's all I want. I'm not trying to get rich and famous doing any of this. And I think most people can understand that. But I wanted to do Twitch to see if I could grow an audience on there. Moving into this year, it's kind of on the back burner. I would still like to stream at least a few times a month. I just can't invest that time anymore into Twitch when I could be investing it into YouTube videos and stuff like that. There will be less Twitch streams this year unless anything crazy happens. I'd like to grow the YouTube to the point where I could start to mention the Twitch streams again and then go live on Twitch to do some of the stuff that I'm doing for YouTube videos. The Depop shop reviews, which I have been doing on Twitch the full last year for free. Those are kind of pausing for now. It's so much time and effort to like be looking over people's shops for free. And I don't exactly know what I want to do with that because I do want people to still get tips and tricks and like I can make it into YouTube videos, but I still get people DMing me on Instagram, on Depop almost every day. Like, hey, can you look over my shop? Hey, what am I doing wrong with my shop? How do I get sales on Depop? And I don't have the time to like look over everybody's shop for free, especially. And I don't want to like make it a paid thing, but like if that's the only thing that motivates me to do it and like I can like actually sit down like in Discord with someone and like go over their shop with them for like half an hour and like tell them everything they could do. It's something that's like sifted around my mind and I've kind of thought about, but also like Depop's algorithm constantly changes. Like I said, I'm changing the way I list this year. So like I don't want to be making someone pay me for like a 30-minute sit down while I look over their shop and then like it doesn't really help them. It seems like almost every single person I've like helped in a Depop shop review has had something positive to say. There's like a couple people I've like helped change their shop a lot and they've said they've like doubled, tripled sales, which is actually crazy. But still at the end of the day, it's like not a foolproof thing. So I just don't want to be one of those like I'm selling a course or I'm doing reselling yada yada and you just got to pay me. But like, bro, time is money at the end of the day and we all have a limited amount of time, you know? So that's just like a random thought I've had like floating around in my brain. I kind of wanted to like bring up, and maybe if you guys have made it this far into the video, which dude, I feel like this is going to be a longer video, but if you guys have made it this far, maybe you could weigh in on that a little bit. Like, I don't know, man, I want to give people tools to like be successful on Depop if they want to, because that's just what I want to do. I want to help people, but like I can't lose a bunch of time and spend time helping people when I could be helping myself. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. comments. I'm definitely not organizing as much as I wanted to, but that's fine. I'm talking about some important stuff I wanted to. Let's see, I covered like the bins drama. I covered kind of what I want to do going into this next year with content. I mean, those Ray-Ban glasses are going to be amazing. I covered Depop changes and the Depop scams and stuff like that. I think we're good. I think we can almost cut it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did, I don't do these kind of just like sit down and talk, stand and fold t-shirts and talk. I don't really do these videos. And if it's something you guys would like to see more, maybe I could start doing one of these type of videos like every couple months where I just kind of like check in with you guys. I would like to be checking in with you guys more and seeing how you guys are doing. We do have a Discord. I just updated the rules for the new year. So just so you guys know, before you hop in the Discord, there's no selling in there. It's nothing like that. It's literally a Discord I created to connect with people like you and also fellow like resellers or like Depop people or people that are into vintage can connect with each other. It's a super chill Discord. I'm super proud and happy of what the Discord's become. So if you guys would like to join that, you can join below. But I'd like to check in on you guys also. What are your guys' goals, or do you guys have any goals for 2025? What would you like to see out of the channel and out of me for 2025? If you guys have any ideas, let me know in the comments below or in the Discord. Random, but I'm gonna try to start doing more like giveaways in videos. If you guys have watched the past few videos, I've done a couple random giveaways. I will be doing one of the drawings for the Depop credit in a future, I think, Twitch stream. That's how I did the last giveaway, which shout out to this person here. They won a free Harley tee from my Harley video that I did. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notification bell on. Make sure to like the video and drop a comment. And I'm pretty sure that's everything I wanted to cover. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for being on the journey with me on this YouTube journey. I never thought I'd be like a YouTuber. I constantly tell people like I'm not a YouTuber and they're like, bro, you are, but I just don't feel like one. I just feel like I make videos about stuff that I like. So I'm glad you guys like that too. And yeah, thanks so much for being here. This was Jackson's Loveless Vintage. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.